a 2-minute warning. Share a Coke with me.
Is a presentation of Fox Sports.
We are Fox Sports. We are Southwest.
Mavericks basketball on Fox Sports Southwest is presented to you by AT&T Uverse. It's back home for one game on what has been a nasty Thanksgiving weekend, but it's plenty warm inside the American Airlines Center as the Mavericks look for their 10th win of the season. With Derek Harbour, I'm Mark Followell. Thanks for joining us. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving holiday. Dallas tries to end a 3-game losing streak tonight. Hart, we're 1 month into the season. We've seen some good signs out of Dallas, in many ways exceeding some expectations. On the defensive end of the floor, gotta like some of the things that we've seen, particularly against San Antonio. Very gritty game on Wednesday, and that defense had them on the doorstep of a big win down in the Alamo City.
Well, we kept talking about how the Mavericks were struggling on the defense, on the offensive end of the floor, not making shots. So the equalizer to that is to find a way to get stops. Dallas certainly did that. And they were outstanding in stretches, I thought, Mark, defensively, not giving San Antonio a lot of easy baskets. They were able to come up with some steals, deflections, get out in the open court, and that's where they got themselves going, is in the open court, scoring a few easy baskets. But I don't think there's any doubt that Melvin Hunt, the Mavericks' new defensive coordinator, has really installed some solid defensive philosophies, and they're playing pretty good defense throughout this year so far.
Already 5 times keeping an opponent under 100, 3 times including Wednesday keeping an opponent under 90, and across the board already some improvements through the first 16 games of the season in terms of Dallas with better defensive numbers. Their defensive rating, by the way, has improved almost 3 points per 100 possessions from this part of the season last year. Denver comes into town with a loss on their ledger last night at home against San Antonio. There is a homecoming tonight. Emmanuel Mudiay, 7th pick last summer in the draft. His family immigrated from the Congo when he was young, grew up here in the area, and he's learning the adjustment from playing a season last year in China to the NBA is a difficult one.
Well, he's learning that it's difficult, Mark, and he's trying to break into the toughest position in the NBA as a point guard. That's the hardest position that you have to learn. He's a young player, has a huge upside. I saw him out in Vegas this summer, and I like the fact that he doesn't play at one speed. He mixes up his speeds well. Gonna have to learn how to shoot the basketball a little bit better, because if you don't make shots, teams are gonna sag on you and force you to be a shooter, and it's just hard when you can't make shots as a player.
Somebody will end a losing streak tonight. Dallas has dropped 3 straight, Denver 5 straight. Mavericks try to get back on track tonight, and we've got the action right here for you on Fox Sports Southwest. We've got an injury update coming up next. What's the news on J.J. Barea? Got hurt in the 4th quarter Wednesday night, and San Antonio, the Mavs will miss him for a few games. We'll tell you more right after this. Stay with us for the Mavs and the Nuggets on Fox Sports Southwest.
Please rise and remove your hat as we honor God of America with the singing of the national anthem, performed tonight by Dallas Blake.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in